Hello, YouTubes. Today we're embarking near Volcano with a little bit of wood, so we have some trees. As you can see, I set up one perk only, and that's to have an anvil. For some reason, my last embark forgot to provide me an anvil, so we're assuring that we have one this embark. Probably was my fault. All right, so this land has a little bit more trees than I thought, which is really good. That should help us out for the most part in the long run. We also have a ton of snow, which I did not expect. Our nipples are going to get frozen, and it looks like we have a ton of vegetation, which is going to come in handy for food and drinks. It's time to get started in the main starter hub, which is going to hold most of our needed craft benches, stockpiles, and so on. Eventually, we'll bring all this stuff downstairs and make an elaborate fortress, but for now, let's do for these little aggressive drunks. Hopefully, once the stockpiles are all set, these little pricks will start bringing our items from our broken stagecoach inside, so we have all our stuff, and then we can lock ourselves in this wall and never have to go outside for food, other than for food and whatever else we need. Okay, so not too bad this run. We have an elephant. We're going to train him to be a dominating force. Hopefully, he's going to hold it down for us. Now that we got the front area done, I'm going to slap a few tables down, and we can start working ASAP. We'll also put a trader with an airlock, so we don't have any goblins run in and beat my people down and rob any children Michael Jackson style, if you know what I mean. I need to assign a few of these idiots to jobs, so they'll manage our crafting jobs, keep count of all our goods, and trade with these little pointy-eared pricks that come to our fortress, demanding items that are made out of finest of our woods and animals. I hate elves, just for the record. Now, most of the top is settled and getting sorted out, so we're going to have a few of these failures open up a nice little area to start our smelting operation, so we're not trying to beat goblins to death with wrestlers. We're going to need fuel to get this room fired up and running. So I'm going to make a nice lava tube that'll run under the workroom as needed. I need to set up burrows really fast so none of our moronic dwarfs get sent to Narnia when we raise or lower our trader's gate, because that's always fun, watching them get slingshotted across the map or crushed. Now that our stay the fuck out of the way zone is set up, it's time to make lava tubes under the smelter room. We're going to make this one with an on-off switch. I'm not really sure, but hey, it gives them moronic children something to do while they're doing nothing and thinking about stupid-ass rainbows or getting abducted by goblins. Now that our tubes are done, the switch is in, it's linked to the bridge, and all the possible ways a random dwarf could get hammered and fall into the lava pit are sealed. It's time to, well, you guessed it, release the Kraken. Wait, what? I mean, release the lava flow. Works perfect. There we go. Boom. And there's something so satisfying about knowing that none of these little morons got fried to a crisp. I'm probably going to lower the workflow by 1 so I can use the area above we core it out for other things like storage maybe and stuff like that. Okay, time to get the smelting area sorted. I have to watch when I tunnel the floors because some of these little assholes will cut the floor out from underneath their friends, send them into a lava-filled death, which is really fun. You ever eat crispy dwarf? It's not really that good, to be honest with you. So we'll take it slow in doing this because losing too many of these little idiots right off the bat is a problem. That's not something we need. So far, so good. Now that we have room set up for now, it's time to put down some stockpiles and make it easier for these little drunken failures to reach all their items. The less walking they do, the better off they drift off and abandon the job that they were doing and start drunken brawls. And other participants die. I hate elves. Now that the stockpile for the Aurora is complete, all we have to do is add some minecart stops and a minecart. Also say a little prayer that no one gets ran over and killed by these said minecarts, which that's always fun. Now that that's all said and done, it's back upstairs to plopping down the farm area, a fuse pile for unwanted things, and an atom smash to crush all the unwanted garbage, minus dwarves walking into it. So we'll put a door and lock it, and not get dwarves smashed by this. Only dwarves who've impacted the fortress and or killed children while in Ghost Swarm get proper burials. The rest get sent to the abyss. I should probably set up a pasture for these annoying animals, because they're really annoying. So we have them for later when shit hits the fan and we need a quick meal. So it's time to send the little delinquents outside for some plants and berries. Lord knows we don't want them to starve like my last fortress. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but that's Mr. Softy. If any of you want some ice cream, please let me know. Look at this. We already have a trader. They're already looking to trade. That was pretty fast. I don't usually have traders come that fast. No? But it seems they got word of us, and it blows because we really haven't settled enough to make anything. So we probably don't have a lot to trade them. and that's going to suck because that means we're not going to get a lot of stuff in advance. Let's slap together some food and drinks and see if we can get some helpful items in return. Just as I suspected, we're pretty broke, and we'll need to dwarf hoard to get everything we need. After a whopping 9 items we scrounged up, we got 2,700 dwarf coins and settled for 2 more anvils and some food. I guess hand jobs weren't all that good this time around. Man, my hands are callous. If you like this content, please leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel, it helps me out a bunch, and you can watch it live from 12 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time to 8 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time on my Twitch channel. Links will be below, and I will see you next time.